So, a very good morning, everyone. Welcome to the fourth edition of the Colors of Glory All India Intercollegiate Online Military History Quiz. I am Samyukta Vijay Shankar, your MC for the event. Before we commence the event, let me take a few moments to tell you all what our foundation is about. This is the first organization of its kind in India dedicated exclusively to the cause of promoting the country's military heritage. While we have heritage organizations for almost every sphere of human activities in India, be it art, literature, politics, warfare alone does not enjoy this privilege, despite our having a very rich military past. This is a grave anomaly that our founders set about to rectify by raising Colors of Glory Foundation 8 years ago. Instead of me elaborating on our mission, I'll play a 2-minute audio clip which will spell it out eloquently to you.
Our mission: finding a firm place for our armed forces in people's hearts and minds. From Flanders fields to Mesopotamia, from North Africa and Italy to Burma, nearly 4 million soldiers of the Indian Army fought overseas during the two world wars, and 150,000 of them perished. The origin of that army, which constituted the largest voluntary force in each of those wars, dates back to the 1700s, when the English East India Company, EIC, began recruiting sepoy levies in the Carnatic and Gangetic plains, and later in west and northwest India. Initially raised as three presidency armies, Madras, Bengal and Bombay, they were later amalgamated to form a single one that, through years of constant battling, molded itself into a magnificent fighting force with few equals in the world. Following the trend, a sea arm took shape which was eventually to form the Indian Navy, its genesis marked by the induction of Indian sailors into the Bombay Marine, a force created by the EIC in the early 1600s to protect its coastal interests. Then, over the years, as aerial combat evolved, Indian flyers also took to the skies, the fledgling Indian Air Force cutting its teeth in the bloody frontier wars of the Northwest, in which were once engaged the Royal Flying Corps. The gallant traditions of unflinching courage under fire, these intrepid soldiers, sailors and airmen wove in blood, continue to inspire their worthy descendants in India's armed forces, who have risen to the occasion time and time again since independence to write their own chapters of valor and sacrifice while defending the nation's integrity. Yet, the country at large remains barely conscious of its prowess in arms and glorious military heritage. Even the many glorious Indian feats of arms after independence, from Zojila to Bomdila, and Philora to Bogra, and Basantar and Tiger Hill, have already faded into obscurity in the country's collective consciousness. Colors of Glory seeks to fill this gap by promoting awareness of India's proud military heritage, while popularizing literature and art forms with a military theme, opening vistas of military tourism and memorializing battles and war heroes.
That was just a glimpse of some of our principal events, and it didn't include our innumerable indoor and virtual events that we host. Inter-school, intercollegiate quizzes form a significant part of our activities, and we are glad that we are having more teams from outside Chennai participating this year than the last. Okay, and we are definitely confident that their numbers will be increasing in the coming years. The cash award that we have instituted are 10,000 for the winning team, 5,000 for the first runner up, 3,000 for the second runners up, and 2,000 each for the remaining finalist teams. Apart from this, the first 10 top scoring teams in the prelim after the finalists will be paid a cash award of 1,000 rupees each for meritorious performances. These are special awards that were instituted by a revered Army veteran and the first ever member of our Colors of Glory Foundation, Colonel K.L. Krishna Prasad. Sadly, he is no more with us, having succumbed to cancer in 2020. A great philanthropist, a person who loved youth oriented initiatives, and he was so noble hearted that these awards found a place in his will. Therefore, we call it the Colonel Krishna Prasad Memorial Meritorious Awards. We solemnly remember him on this occasion. Now, before I hand over to the quizmaster, I invite our founder chairman, Captain D.P. Ramchandran, who is also the chief coordinator of this event, to address you all for a few moments and tell you about the purpose and the spirit of this event. Captain Ramchandran is a veteran tank soldier of the 1971 Bangladesh War and is a military historian who has authored 4 books and several articles on this topic. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, students. I'm delighted to have you all here for our this year's edition of the quiz. And I'm sure I'm looking forward to you all enjoying it. A learning session in a different manner. And I hope it will inspire you and instill that confidence in you which soldiers have, and to move forward in your life with that kind of ethics. I mean, you don't have to join the armed forces, but learn about them and emulate those in your lives. That's what you're hoping. Now, I do not want, as I said, I do not want to hold you on, but I hope if you enjoy this, I'm sure you'll enjoy this, you go back to your colleges and let's have far more teams from your colleges appearing next year. Okay? Nothing more than that. Enjoy your quiz. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now, it is time to introduce it's time for the quiz to start. And I'm sure all of you are eagerly waiting for it. But before that, we have to introduce our quiz master as well, Colonel S.V. Sundar. Colonel Sundar is a veteran mechanized infantry officer who has seen service all across the Indian borders and has the distinction of having been a part of the high altitude special operation group at the Siachen Glacier. A gold medalist from the University of Madras in Defense Studies, he has been working in the educational field after his retirement. Over to you, Colonel, all yours, and all the best participants.
Thank you, Samyukta. And first of all, heartiest congratulations to all 6 teams for having made it to the finals of the All India Intercollegiate Online Military History and Awareness Quiz 2024. Heartiest congratulations for having come through the preliminaries with flying colors. And I hope all of you put in your best, and welcome to the quiz. Now, before we go on to the questions of the quiz, I will quickly run you through the rules of the quiz. Okay? When I run you through the rules of the quiz, in case any of you have any questions, please raise your hands. And when you raise your hands, I will take on your question and clarify it. Because before we go on to the quiz proper, unless you're all very clear as far as what the rules are, we will not be able to go through the question seamlessly. Okay? Now, going on to the rules of the quiz. These will be flashed as a point form, and I will also be running you through by speaking to you as far as the rules are concerned. These are now coming up. The screen is being shared. Please wait. Yeah. And we have the rules coming in. Next slide. Okay, the rules of I will start off. First of all teams must label the devices to indicate the team number and college. This has already been complied with. Thank you very much. Next is both teammates of each team must be visible on the screen. This also I can see all of you. So that has also been complied with. And kindly do not switch off your videos when the quiz is on. And lastly, except the team to which the question is posed, I request all other teams to mute themselves. Otherwise, I will not be able to hear you clearly and there may be some disturbance causing disturbances in the quiz. Next is both teammates must gaze forward, not be looking down or left or right, which is already happening. Second is, I noticed this happening during my earlier interaction with you in an informal interaction which we had. Only one teammate must answer the question, right? If both of you answer the question and both of you give different answers, then as a quiz master, it is my decision to allow only one answer. So what I suggest is when you talk to each other, please nominate one of you to answer the question so that this confusion does not arise. How you do it is up to you, but I would suggest nominate somebody so that that one person answers the quiz. Is that understood? Please raise your hands. Great. Okay. Now, as to how the quiz has been structured is the next. There are a total of 36 questions, right? So each 6 questions will form one particular segment. And we will be moving from team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4, team 5, team 6. And then we will come in the reverse order, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this alternating thing will happen throughout the quiz. Is this understood? I will be starting off the first question with team 1. Okay. Now, the scoring pattern. We have a total of first 24 questions and then 12 questions. I will give you the scoring pattern for the first 24 questions. It is very, very simple. If you answer it correct, you get 10 marks. If you answer it wrong, you get 0 marks. There will be no negative marking. Understood? So my suggestion to you is, even if you do not know the answer, just take a chance. You don't lose anything. And the 10 points that you pick up might, affect your rankings or give you a better ranking in the finals. So again, I'll spell it out to you. 10 marks for the right answer, no negative marking, and this is for the first 24 questions. Regarding the last 12 questions, there will be multiple choice. And regarding the multiple choice, I will spell out the rules when I come to that place. So put your mind at ease and concentrate only on the first 12 questions which come up. The next is now all the questions will appear on the screen and will also be read out by me. Now there is a timing. Forget the screen, just listen to me. Once I read out a question, at the end of the question, I will say your time starts now. When I say the time starts now, we have the timekeeper here. The timekeeper will switch on the stopwatch and there will be 30 seconds for you to give the answer. So now I will give you an example. Let us say this is just an example. The first question goes to team 1. This is just an example. I say, which was the year in which India got its independence? And team 1 immediately answers 1948. It's just an example, right? After they have immediately answered, I will not pass on the question to team 2. I will say, kindly wait for the buzzer. We will give this 30 seconds pause. And then because the answer has been given wrong, I will pass it to team 2. And I will say, team 2, your chance. I will give you a brief pause for about 3 or 4 seconds. If you have also not answered, I will then pass it to team 3. Is the pattern of how and the timing clearly understood by all of you? No doubts? Okay. Now, next. At the end of the rules, I will just ask the timekeeper to sound the buzzer so that you know how the buzzer sounds. I will do it at the end. Okay. Coming on to the scoring, how you will get to know your scores. The cumulative score positions of all the teams will be announced after each segment. I've already told you each segment consists of 6 questions, right? Once 6 questions are over, we will take a pause and the scorer will give you the questions. I suggest you keep a pencil or paper with you so that you also note down the scores. The cumulative scores will be given at the end of each segment. One important point, in case you have a difference of opinion with the score that has been given to you, kindly bring it up at the end of the segment only. We will not entertain any difference of opinion from any team at the end of the 36th question, except if it is for the last 6 or segment 6. Is this clear? Okay. A few more points which are not mentioned here. There will be no breaks when the quiz is on, right? So if at all any of you want a washroom break or you want to pick up a glass of water, at the end of my explaining this, please raise your hands. I'll give you 30 or 45 seconds to either pick up a blank piece of paper and pen. But once the quiz starts and I start question 1, none of you should get up and move out of your seats till the end of the quiz and the results are announced. All right? No breaks, no mobiles, and no reference material. So I can see that none of you have got any reference material, but you're permitted a blank piece of paper and a pen to note down anything. Also keep it in mind that as far as the answering is concerned, earmark one of the two of you so that you do not lose out points when both of you give the answers and you give different answers. And the decision of the quiz master and the organizers is final and binding on all concerned. Okay. Now, before we go to the questions, I will just ask the timekeeper to ring the bell, which will indicate the time in which it moves on to the next question. Can I have you just ringing the bell, please, after unmuting? Have all of you heard it? Okay, great. Okay. Now, all set for the questions, all of you? Okay. Question 1 going to team 1. Maharaja Hari Singh, the ruler of Jammu and Kashmir, was facing an uprising by his Muslim subjects in one of the state's districts in 1947, when the tribal invasion of the state forced him to sign the instrument of accession with the Indian Union. Which was this district? Team 1, your time starts now. Team 1, unmute yourself.
Sir, Poonch Jagir.
Poonch, you said, is that correct? Poonch?
Yes.
Absolutely. Well done. Well begun is half done. Picking up a valuable 10 points and giving a great start to this quiz. Very, very well done. Poonch is breathtaking in its beauty and has a lovely landscape. And those of you who are fond of traveling, please visit Poonch. Question 2 going to team 2. Team 2, please unmute yourselves. Others, please mute yourselves. Question 2, a post set up by the Indian Army in 1962 in the Namkachu Valley of Eastern Himalayas, facing the Chinese-occupied Thagla Ridge to the north, became the point of contention between the two countries before fighting broke out later that year. Which was this post? Team 2, your time starts now. A difficult question. You can take a chance. You won't lose any marks. 30 seconds, time is ticking. Timer. Okay, the question passes to team 3.
So, Rizangla Post?
Wrong answer. Question passes to team 4.
Sir, Dhola Post.
Did you say Dhola Post?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely well done. Picking up a valuable 10 points. Very well done. The quiz is going great. Now question 3 going to team 3. In what is considered one of the outstanding feats of the Indian Army, one of its infantry battalions captured a village on the outskirts of the Pakistani city of Lahore during the 1965 Indo-Pak War, was ordered to vacate it for strategic reasons and went on to capture it a second time while outnumbered 1:2 by the enemy. What is the name of this village? Team 3, your time starts now. This question is to Team 3. Time is ticking. You can take a chance. Please unmute yourself, Team 3.
So, pa- Patan Nagar, it was, I forgot the name, sir. Patan Nagar.
Patan Nagar, I'm sorry, is not the right answer. And the question passes to Team 4. Question passes to Team 5. Team 5, you can take a chance. Question passes to Team 6. Take a chance, Team 6. Answer, no answer from Team 6 passes to Team 1.
Barki.
Say again, Team 1.
Barki.
No, sorry. Last in the line, question passes to Team 2. No answer from Team 2. The answer is being flashed on the slide. I thought this was an easy one. The answer is Dograi. Now, before I go on to the next question, I'd like to give you some inputs about Dograi. This was one of the most vicious battles in 1965. It saw hand-to-hand fighting, machine guns first, grenade next, and then it came to vicious hand-to-hand fighting. In fact, the ferocity of the battle will be known by the statistics I give out. 3 Jat was the battalion which participated, one of the most decorated battalions in the Indian Army. 5 officers were killed and 9 were wounded. 1 JCO was killed and 8 wounded. 82 Jawans killed and 214 wounded on the Indian side. As far as the Pakistani side is concerned, they had 509 killed, 400 wounded, 100 prisoners of war were taken, including the commanding officer of the defending battalion. This was the ferocity of the battle. I had the honor to serve with Lieutenant Colonel Michael Haid, who was Lieutenant Colonel Desmond Haid's son. And Lieutenant Colonel Desmond Haid was the commanding officer of 3 Jat when they went into this battle. And what he said before they went into this battle was, we are going to capture Dogra or die there. Look for me in Dogra and you will find me dead or alive. He came back alive with a well-deserved Mahavir Chakra. Hats off to him. Going on to the next question, question 4. In a daring joint operation between the Indian Army and the Indian Air Force during Bangladesh Liberation War of 1971, troops were airlifted across a mighty river by helicopters, enabling them to march on to Dhaka in record time, bringing a speedy end to the war. What is this historic game changer of an operation known as? Team 4, your time starts now. Yeah, it's a difficult question. You can take a chance.
Cactus Lily.
I'm afraid that is not the right answer. Please wait for the buzzer. And after the buzzer, it goes to Team 5. Wait for the buzzer, please. Yes, Team 5. Unmute yourself, Team 5. I'm sorry, no answer. Question goes. Okay, I'll give you. Please go ahead. Team 5.
No, sir. No, sir. We were actually saying we don't know the answer.
You don't know the answer. Okay, going to Team 6. Thank you. Okay, no answer from Team 6. Going to Team 1.
Operation Cactus Lily.
I'm sorry, that is the wrong answer. Passes to Team 2.
The Mega Special Halibut Operation.
Fantastic. Okay, I give it to you as long as you said Meghna right on the spot, picking up a valuable 10 points for that. Before we go on to the next question, a little input about the Meghna Heli Bridge operations. The architect of this operation was the legendary Lieutenant General Sagat Singh, who was, the co-commander of that corps. He, in my opinion, is the only corps commander, or as far as I know, to have been wounded in battle and a legendary general of the Indian Army. As it has already been said in the question, it was because of him, he was the architect due to which Dhaka fell. An interesting incident of how he got this wound was when he had this habit of going right in the front of the battle. He used to fly helicopters across this Meghna river where his troops were advancing and used to see what was happening on the front lines. In one of those incidents, when the helicopter went low down, the Pakistani machine gunners opened up and a lot of bullets smashed into this helicopter. This helicopter was being flown by two pilots. One of the pilots was wounded, luckily not fatally. The other pilot took over the controls and they landed back. And either a bullet or a shred of glass hit the co-commander, on his cheek or somewhere where he got wounded. And we were luckily had squadron leader Push Wade, who also was in the chopper with him. And he had explained as to exactly what has happened. And this was the kind of legendary heroes that we had as far as the Indian Army was concerned. I thought I'll just share this with you before going on to the next question. Question 5, going to team 5. After the first Kashmir war, the line between India and Pakistan was demarcated up to a point at the foot of the Siachen Glacier, beyond which it was vaguely mentioned to continue thence north to the glaciers. This ambiguity in demarcation led to the dispute and the ongoing conflict at Siachen. What is this point called? Team 5, your time starts now. Team 5, please unmute. Yeah, time is ticking. You can take a chance.
Siachen Glacier point in
Did I hear something? Time over. Passes to team 6.
So is it NJ45N292?
NJ, come again, please.
4592?
NJ4592, I'm afraid, is not the right answer. The NJ part of it is right, but the other thing was not right. So question passes now to the next team.
NJ, I think.
All right. Fine. I have the Captain Ramchandran here. As long as you said MJ, the thing does not matter. Answer is coming up now. It is NJ9842. As the quiz master and the organizers, we give it to you 10 points. Well done. Now, before we go on to the next question, interestingly, it was at NJ9842 I was posted in the Siachen Glacier in the year 1987. And somebody with a very wry sense of humor named this post as Gulab. Though it was only at a height of 14,000 feet, it was very highly avalanche prone. And I myself have seen about 3 avalanches when I was in this post. We did lose a few lives. I was lucky to come back alive, safe and sound. So just a little bit about the Siachen Glacier and my experience there. Going on to team 6, the last question in the segment. So team 6, yes. Question 6. Oh. The Jaffna University heli-drop was a heli-borne assault launched by the IPKF in Sri Lanka in 1987 with a detachment of 17 paratroopers and a platoon of Sikh light infantry to nab the LTT leadership. It ended in disaster. The entire Sikh allied platoon of 30 was wiped out, bar one survivor, who was taken prisoner, and 2 paratroopers were killed with their remaining lot stranded until rescued by tanks of an armored regiment. Which was this armored regiment? Your time starts now. Team 6. Team 6, your time starts now. Name this armored regiment. You can take a chance. You don't lose anything before your time runs out.
Sir, 65 Armored Regiment.
Oh, good. You took the chance and you got it. 65 Armored Regiment is indeed the right answer. As I keep telling you, do take a chance. You may pick up a valuable 10 points. Very, very well done. And as far as the Jaffna University heli-drop was concerned, it was a very, very tragic chapter as far as the Indian Army was concerned. The LTTE had heard the radio intercepts. They had set up the machine guns, and unfortunately, our troop walked into a very well-planned ambush, and a lot of our soldiers died. Okay, that is the end of segment 1. We will have the scores being calculated and given to you. And as the scores are being calculated, when we go on to segment 2, the question again now will be posed to team 6, and we will start going in the anti-clockwise direction. Right? How are you all enjoying the quiz till now? Okay, waiting for the scores.
Thank you, Colonel. So at the end of round 1, we have team 1 with 10 points, team 2 with 10 points, team 3 yet to start, team 4 with 10 points, team 5 yet to start as well, and team 6 leading with 20 points. Over to you. Over to you, Quizmaster.
Okay, very well done, team 2. Now we go with question 7 going again to team 6. Question 7 coming up to team 6. During the Bangladesh Liberation War of 1971, the Marine Commandos of the Bengali Freedom Fighters Mukti Bahini, aided and supported by the Indian Navy, carried out extensive sabotage of Pakistani shipping and store installations in erstwhile East Pakistan as part of a land, sea, and air operation targeting the Pakistani forces. What was this operation code named? Team 6, your time starts now. As I said, take a chance. If you don't know, nothing lost. Team 6, unmute, take a chance.
Operation Jackpot.
Wow, that is the second time you've taken a chance on one hit. Operation Jackpot is indeed the right answer, picking up a valuable 10 points. Very, very well done. Question 8 going to team 5. Next question coming up, question 8. Question 8 to team 5. The Marine Commandos of the Indian Navy, Marcos, participating in Operation Pavan, launched by the IPKF in Sri Lanka in 1987. To take control of the Jaffna Peninsula in a daring feat, stealthily paddled into a harbor on wooden rafts and sabotaged a jetty and several speedboats of the LTTE. What was the name of this jetty? Team 5, your time starts now. Team 5, please unmute. Unmute. Yeah, go ahead.
Gurunagar, we're not sure.
Yeah, well done. You looks like you've all come very, very well prepared. This is really heartening for us as the organizers and the quiz master to have such responses. Gurunagar Jetty is indeed the right answer. Well done. Next question 9 coming on to team 4. Team 4, question for you. On 29th August 2024, the Indian Navy commissioned its second nuclear power ballistic missile submarine into service at Visakhapatnam. What was her name? Team 4, your time starts now. It's an easy one. Take a chance. Time is ticking.
Sir, is it INS Aribat?
Yeah, well done. Indeed, heartening to see the response. You have picked it up in the nick of time. 10 points to this team. And the next question, question 10, going to team 3. A living legend of the first Kashmir War. This hero has many firsts to his name. The first pilot to land troops to save Srinagar, the first pilot to land an aircraft in Poonch while it was under siege, and the first pilot to land at high altitude airstrip at Leh. Name this legendary officer of the Indian Air Force. Team 3, your time starts now.
Don't know, sir.
Okay, please wait for the buzzer. You can still take a chance.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Hold for the buzzer. You can still take a chance. I'll give it to you. Your time is still there. Okay, wait for the buzzer. Team 2, please unmute yourself and wait.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Question passes to team 2.
Hari Singh, sir.
Come again, team 2.
Hari Singh. Hari Singh.
Hari Singh is not the right name, I'm afraid. Passes to team 1. Passes to team 6.
Meher Singh.
Fantastic, right? Meher Singh is indeed the right name, Air Commodore Meher Singh. And before we go on to the next question, a little bit about Meher Singh. I'll be failing in my duty if I did not tell you, especially as to how the first high altitude airstrip at Leh took place. The Pakistani raiders were already moving in the Poonch sector, and the Leh garrison had only 33 soldiers and it was under siege. The land route had been totally cut off, and Air Commodore Meher Singh had already said that officially he will not give permission to fly the aircrafts into Leh because it was too risky. Now, General Timaya, who was the divisional commander at that particular time, who later became the chief of army staff, went to Meher Singh and told him, look, can you fly one reconnaissance flight, and I will go along in the aircraft because I do not want my 33 Jawans who are there to be, killed by these raiders. And if there is a risk, I'm willing to share that risk. Meher Singh not only relented, but he told General Timaya, sir, if you're willing to go in this flight, not only will this flight go, but I will be the pilot who will send this flight. So on the 24th of May, the GOC General Timaya with Air Commodore Meher Singh piloting this took off to go and land in Leh. There was no cabin pressure, no oxygen equipment, and no pre-familiarization, my dear students. Both these general and the Air Commodore took off in the flight, and on 24th of May 1998, they landed and made aviation history. Not only that, after he landed there, he said, yes, it is possible. And on the 1st of June, reinforcements, supplies, and soldiers landed at Leh airstrip. Had they not taken this action, then today Leh would be in Pakistani hands. So that is the kind of legendary, senior officers we had at that point in time. Please give them a big hand. I thought I should pass it on to you before I go on to the next question, right? Please pass the story on to all of your friends when you go there as to what are the kind of officers we had at the helm of affairs and are still having at the helm of affairs. Question 11 going to team 2. It was the first air battle of the 1971 Indo-Pak War and was fought over a salient. It was triggered by a ground battle wherein troops on both sides called for air support. It involved an intense dogfight in broad daylight, watched in awe by thousands of civilians. The victors, 4 Indian pilots who shot down the 2 enemy aircraft and critically damaged a third, suffering no loss, forced the Pakistanis sortie to flee, became instant heroes. What is the name of this iconic battle? Team 2, your time starts now. Unmute yourself, please. What is the name of this air battle? Come again. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Hello.
Yes.
Q1372, sir.
Team 2, only team 2 to answer. Okay, even though the time has gone, you had answered, so I will give you team 2. Try again.
Q1372, sir.
No, sorry. Passes to team 1.
Dala. Long.
No. Passes to team 6.
Is it
Me, sir.
Hold on, only team 6. Rest, unmute. Rest, please mute yourself. Team 6, unmute and give me the answer.
Is it Battle of Boira?
Fantastic. Wow, you seem to have come very, very well prepared. Battle of Boira is indeed the right answer. A little input about the Battle of Boira. There were 4 pilots who were there: Andrew Massey, Suarez, Donald Lazarus, and M.A. Ganapati. And all 4 of them were awarded the Veer Chakra for their bravery in the air. The entire battle lasted only 2.5 minutes. And it is amongst the top air combat situations which are even now recognized throughout the world. Another very interesting aside. The pilot who had been shot down by our pilot Suarez was Flight Lieutenant Qureshi, who in 1997 rose to be the chief of the Pakistani Air Force. And when he attained that position, Suarez sent a letter congratulating him and wishing him all the very best. And to his surprise, he got a reply thanking him for that. And Qureshi knew that it was Suarez who shot him down. So these are, the interesting things that happen in war, which I thought I will share with you. Going on to the next question, question 12, going to team 1. 7 pilots and 58 airmen defectors from Pakistan Air Force, along with 2 former pilots of Pakistan International Airlines, all Bengalis, were assembled at an airfield in northeast India in September 1971 and imparted orientation training on fixed-wing aircraft and helicopters they had not flown earlier by the Indian Air Force to create a combat aviation formation of Bukti Bahini. It marked the genesis of the future Bangladesh Air Force. What did the Indian Air Force call this operation? Team 1, your time starts now. You can take a chance, team 1.
Operation Sumeru.
I am afraid that is not the right answer. Please wait for the buzzer. And after the buzzer, it will go to team 6. Team 6, please unmute yourselves. Yes, team 6, your chance. Passes to team 5.
Sir, is it Operation Searchlight?
I am afraid that is not the right answer. Passes to the next team. 4. Team 4, unmute yourselves. No answer from team 4. Passes to team 3.
No, sir.
Yes, team 3.
No, sir.
Okay, to team 2. No answer from team 2 either. The answer is coming up. The answer is Operation Kilo Flight. All right. We shall now wait for the scores to be given to you. And after this segment is over, we shall start segment 3, which are all pictorial questions. And the question will come back to team 1 and we will move in the clockwise direction. Please await the scores.
Thank you, sir. At the end of round 2, we have team 1 with 10 points, team 2 with 10 points, team 3 yet to start an account, team 4 with 20 points, team 5 with 10, and we have team 6 in the lead with 50 points. And I see team 1 has their hands up. You have a question to raise?
Yes, ma'am. When the question 11 was passed to us, we tried to answer, but someone interrupted, I guess, and the answer was and the question was passed to team 6, and our answer was correct, but we didn't get a chance to speak only.
Okay,
Means
so I'm
someone
going
else
to
interrupted, and the answer passed to the team 6, and we didn't get chance to speak.
okay, so I'm going to defer to the
It has been referred. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, it has been referred, and what you have said is correct. And the organizers have said that we will give you those 10 points. All right, you are right.
So our total points now is 30, right?
You will get those points. We will just come back to you the final points. Yes.
Yes.
Please hold on. Yeah, you're right.
Then given
Thank
to
you.
6 has to be removed.
Excuse me, sir.
team 1, your total is not 30, your total is 20 if you add those 10 points.
But we answered one questions. We rightly answered the one question in the first round and also in the second round. And
No, you
also
answered one
added-
question in the first round and one question in the second round, which got passed on, you remember? And you said you answered the question and it was not answered. So for that, I have 10 points. And then the first round, you answered 10. So we have 20.
I guess we answered the past question. Yes, we answered the past question. So that is the 20.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, go ahead. What you said is correct. The team which had answered are not being given the marks, they are being reduced, and your team which is put forward that you answered, Boira, I also heard it, and we are giving you the 10 marks and the scores will be given now. All right.
Sir, this is team 6. Just to clarify,
Yeah.
we answered after it was said team 6. So
No,
you
I understand, but they had answered,
team
and
1.
I had answered and passed it to you, and they had answered. It was their what do you call chance, and I had passed it to you. But before that, they answered, and I heard it, and so did the organizers. So the organizers' decision is final. It's a fair decision. We will give you the scores now. And look, another point. I see most of you looking left or right or down. Please ensure you look directly at me and not left or right or any of the devices that you may be having with you. Please ensure. And I want all 6 close together and looking straight at you. Please adjust your cameras. Yeah, the scores are being given out now, and we will go ahead with the scores.
So I am calling out the scores, final time, and all of you, please note that there are 3 scorekeepers here. So, you can take us on our validity. Okay. So team 1, end of round 2, we have 20. Team 2 is 10. Team 4 is 20. Team 5 is 10. And team 6 is 40. So over to you, Quizmaster.
Yeah, thank you, Samyukta. So at the end of segment 2, all of you are now clear with your scores? Okay, great. Now we will go with question 13 going to team 1. These are pictorial questions. This is the picture of a Russian-built T-90 main battle tank, which the Indian Army is equipped but with a new name. What is this new name? Team 1, your time starts now. You can take a chance. If the buzzer sounds, I will not give you the choice. Team 2, unmute yourself and be ready.
390
Bisma,
Bisma.
sir.
1 minute,
390.
1 minute, please. I will only take the answer. Who answered now?
Sir, I answered team 1.
Team 1. Okay,
Yeah,
please go
they
ahead and
moved.
nobody else, everybody else mute. Team 1 alone, give me the answer. Give me the answer, team 1.
Sir, 1 minute,
Team-
sir. We pass the question to
No,
next team, sir.
question has not been passed.
You cannot talk.
You do not talk in between. I only said unmute yourself. The question, the time is not over. The question still remains with team 1.
T90 Bisma.
T90 Bhishma is indeed the right answer. Team 1 picking up points for that. That is what I told you. Please, everybody else mute yourself. If you give out the answer by mistake to the other team, it is your problem.
Out of turn answers.
Nobody should answer out of turn. You will be penalized in case you answer out of turn. Please, let us maintain the discipline of the quiz. Question number 14 going to team 2. This picture shows an armored fighting vehicle used by the Indian Army. Which component of the army is equipped with this? Team 2, your time starts now. Team 2, unmute yourself, please. Which component of the army is equipped with this? Time is ticking.
Oh, sir.
This question still rests with team 2. Okay. Time over for team 2. Team 3, unmute yourself and only team 3 to answer.
So mechanized infantry.
Absolutely right. Very, very well done. It is mechanized infantry. Team 3 picking up these 10 points. And I'm very happy to say that I belong to the mechanized infantry too. This picture which was shown, this vehicle, armored vehicle weighs 14 tons and it floats on water. And some of my most happy memories have been, during the flotation, taking this 14-ton monster and wading across, not wading, swimming across rivers and canals. So that was as far as the mechanized infantry is concerned. Now going on to question 15, which is posed to team 3. This is an indigenously manufactured light machine gun used by the Indian infantry. What is your time starts now? Only team 3 to answer, please. Unmute yourself, team 3.
This is INSAS rifle, sir.
Yeah, okay, I will give it to you. It is an INSAS light machine gun. If you said rifle, that is okay. 10 points being picked. INSAS LMG is the correct answer. Absolutely right. Next question 16, going to team 4. This picture shows a jeep mounted anti-tank weapon used by the infantry. What is it called? Team 4, your time starts now. Only team 4, all the rest, please keep yourself muted. Team 4, unmute and be ready to answer.
Sir, 37 gun.
I am afraid that is not the right answer. Please wait for the buzzer. And the question will now be passed to team 5. Team 5, you can unmute yourself, but do not answer till the buzzer sounds. Yes, team 5, you can answer now.
Recoilless rifle.
Yes, very, very well done. There is the answer, recoilless gun. And before I go on to question 17, I will tell you what kind of a deadly weapon this recoilless gun is. I have done on a course for about 3 months on this, and a very potent and a deadly weapon. It was used to devastating effect by the Indian Army both in the 1965 and in the 1971 war. In the 1965 Indo-Pak war, CQMH Abdul Hamid knocked out 8 Pakistani tanks and then was shot down and died while attempting to knock out the 9th Pakistani tank, for which he was awarded the Paramveer Chakra posthumously. And in 1971, in the Battle of Longewala, when the Pakistani armor started attacking on a post, which was at Longewala, this is there in the movie Border, it was the recoilless guns which initially stopped this particular enemy armor attack. Then it got daylighted and the aircraft knocked the entire thing, and that is where Patton Nagar came in. So this was devastatingly used by the Indian Army in 1965 and 1971, and recoilless gun, very rightly said, and points picked up. Going to question number 17, which goes to team 5. This picture shows a kind of field gun the Indian Army uses, which is mobile on its own and need not be towed. What type of gun is this? Team 5, your time starts now. Team 5, unmute yourself. Time is ticking.
Sir, it's K9 Vajra.
All right, I will. Okay, it is the K9 Vajra, but what type of gun is it? Can you tell me?
We don't know, sir.
Okay, doesn't matter. I will give it to you. It's a self-propelled gun, and K9 Vajra is indeed the right answer. We also have the M46 catapult from South Korea and certain others, but K9 Vajra, which is a self-propelled gun, is the right answer. Very, very well done. Next question, 18, going to team 6. The picture shows a floating bridge, the kind of which the army engineers made many, using wood or pneumatic rubber or such material during the Bangladesh Liberation War. What is this type of bridge called? Team 6, your time starts now. What is this type of bridge called? Team 6, unmute if you want to answer. Time is ticking. No? Okay, wait for the timer. Okay, question now passes to team 1. Team 1, unmute. All others, please be on mute. T1.
Pontoon bridge.
Come again.
Pontoon bridge.
Yes, team 1, very well done. Pontoon bridge is indeed the right answer. Now we will wait for the scores. This segment is over, and the next question again will be posed to team 6, after which we will be going in the anti-clockwise direction. Scores are being compiled and will be fed to you shortly. Please wait.
At the end of round 2, we have the team 1 with 40 points, team 2 with 10, team 3 with 20, team 4 with 20, team 5 with 30, and team 6 with 40. Now it's really getting hot over here, so we'll have to see who gets it.
Okay, this is going very well. Good answers, well prepared. Now we will go on to segment 4 with question 19 being posed to team 6 again. This is the smallest kind of warship in the fleet of the Indian Navy. Made in different classes, it is a swift-moving vessel that performs multiple roles like fast attack craft, escort ships, or missile boats. What type of vessel is this? Team 6, your time starts now.
Sir, is it a frigate kind of vessel?
I am sorry, I cannot give it to you. You said frigate, which is not the right answer. Kindly wait for the buzzer. Team 5, unmute yourself now. And don't answer till the buzzer sounds.
Sir, can we
No,
answer?
no more. It's all done. Now, just a moment, please. Do not say anything. You already given the wrong answer. The question was to team 6. Now the question is resting with team 5.
Sir, the Corvette.
Yeah, well done. Team 5, fantastic. Corvette is indeed the right answer, picking up a valuable 10 points there. This is really getting neck to neck. Question 20 coming up to team 5. This picture is of INS Anvesh, a missile range instrumentation ship of the Indian Navy employed to support the launching and tracking of missiles and rockets. What class is this vessel? Team 5, your time starts now. What class is this vessel? That is the question.
Sir, is it, we're not sure, is it A41 class?
A41 class is not the right answer. No more chances for you. Please wait for the buzzer. Once the buzzer is sounded, it goes to team 4. Team 4, unmute yourself, please. Yes, buzzer has sounded. Team 4, answer.
Sir, class A.
Class A is not the right answer. Passes to team 3. No answer. Passes to team 2.
Sir, Anvesh.
The answer is in the question itself. It is Anvesh class. Very well done. Picking up a valuable 10 points there. Well done. Okay. Question number 21 going to team 4. This type of warship is the largest in the Indian Navy after aircraft carriers. It is heavily armed and has long-range operational capability. What type of vessel is this? Team 4, your time starts now. Team 4, unmute yourself. Others, please be on mute. Take a chance, team 4. Time is ticking.
Sir, destroyers.
Yeah, right. You took some time and consulted and came up with the right answer. 10 points to that team. Well done. Next question, 22, going to team 3. This is a multi-role combat aircraft, MCRA, which is currently the mainstay of the Indian Air Force combat fleet. Identified, team 3, your time starts now.
AC-30 MKI, sir.
I could not hear you. Please take your time. Take your time. Hold on. Please tell me.
AC-30 MKI, sir. AC-30 MKI.
Okay, I'll give it to you. It's a Sukhoi Su-30 Mark 1. Very well done. Well identified, team 3, 10 marks to you on that particular question. Question 23 going to team 2. This is a C-130J Super Hercules of the Indian Air Force Transport Fleet. It is the updated variant of the C-130, the longest continuously produced military aircraft in the world. Who is the manufacturer of this aircraft? Team 2, your time starts now.
Lockheed Martin.
Yeah, well done. Looks like you all come well prepared. Only please ensure that keep your faces looking at me, no looking left or right. Well done. And question 24 going to team 1. This is a Mi-17 helicopter, which is the mainstay of the Indian Air Force helicopter fleet. What type of helicopter is this? Team 1, your time starts now. What type of helicopter? Team 1, unmute yourself, others stay muted. Take a chance. Wait for the buzzer, please. The question will pass to team 6. Team 6, when the buzzer sounds, unmute and you can answer.
Utility helicopter.
Hold on. Who? Okay, I give it. Who answered, please? Team 1, and you said
Team 1
utility
answered.
helicopter, and you have got the right answer again and picked up 10 useful points. Now the scores are being compiled. Kindly wait for the scores to be announced to you. After this, we shall be commencing the multiple choice questions. All right. The multiple choice questions has got negative marking also. Once the scores have been given out, I will spell out how the multiple choice questions will be asked and what are the scoring pattern. Kindly listen carefully, and after I explain the rules, if you have any doubts, I'll clarify it, and then we will go on with segment 5 and segment 6. Please await the scores.
At the end of round 3, we have team 1 with 50 points, team 2 with 30, team 3 with 30, team 4 with 30, team 5 with 40, and team 6 with 40. Over to you, sir.
All right, students, this appears to be going neck to neck. All the best for segment 5 and segment 6. Now in segment 5 and 6, we will be having a different scoring pattern, and there will be negative marking. I will now be spelling out the multiple choice question scoring system. Please listen carefully. Okay, this is on the slide and I will be spelling it out for you. Okay. Next one. Okay, this is how it is. Now, the first question in this will be coming to team 1 again. When I post this question to team 1, you have 4 choices, right? So out of 4 choices, if you get it correct, you get 10 marks. If you get it wrong, you get 3 negative marks. Let us say you got it wrong and it goes to team 2. Team 2 has got a choice of only 3. So if they get it correct, they get 5 marks. If they get it wrong, they get -5. Suppose they've got it wrong and it goes to the next team. That team has got a choice of only 2. If they get it correct, they get 3 marks. If they get it wrong, they get -10. You also have a choice to pass the question. Suppose you decide you do not know, you do not want to take a chance on getting negative marking, and you say pass, then your score remains where it is. Clear? So, next slide, sir. So either you have 10, 5 or 3 positive marks, or you get -3, -5 or -10. As far as your timing is concerned, it remains the same. At the end of the question, I will say your time starts now, and then it will be passed on to the next teams as it was earlier. Clear as far as the scoring pattern is concerned? If you have any queries, please raise your hands and I will clarify your query. All clear? I do not see any hands going up. So I take it that all of you are clear as to the scoring pattern, including the negative marks which is coming. The scorer is also ready because the scorer will have a tough job as far as this is concerned, because all of you seem to have come very well prepared. Question 25 going to team 1 again. In the multiple choice, from which one of the following localities did the tribal militias launch their invasion of Kashmir on 22nd October 1947, which marked the beginning of the first Kashmir war? Was it Poonch, Muzaffarabad, Bimbar, or Rawalkot? Team 1, your time starts now. Only team 1 to answer. Unmute. After the buzzer, it will pass to team 2.
Option 2.
Muzaffarabad.
Hold on. Was it team 1 which answered?
Muzaffarabad.
Okay, team 1 answered before the buzzer. Muzaffarabad is indeed the right answer, picking up 10 valuable points.
Why are they answering before
Team
this?
2 is answering.
Team 2, give a caution, team 2. I'm giving penalty marks.
Team 2, this is the second time that you have answered before the buzzer has gone, and I have not yet passed the question. In case it happens again, it will invite penalty marks. I am very, very clear because I give time to each team and I give a little bonus time also. Please do not answer before your time, because if you answered before your time and the other team picks it up and gives the correct answer, the marks will go to them, right? Therefore, please wait for your turn. Okay. Question 26. Going to team 2. Bomdila was the last Indian stronghold to fall when the Chinese troops overran the Tawang region of northeast India during the 1962 Sino-Indian War. Currently, it is the headquarters of one of the districts in the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh. Name this district. Team 2, your time starts now.
West Kamang.
Yeah.
Yes, very, very well done. Team 2, West Kamang is indeed the right answer, picking up 10 valuable marks. Question 27 going to team 3. It is a mountain pass of strategic importance which is located inside Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, POK, and was captured by the Indian Army against heavy odds during the 1965 Indo-Pak War. However, as per terms of the Tashkent Peace Agreement after the war, the pass was handed back to Pakistan. Which is this pass? Team 3, your time starts now. All others, please mute.
So we pass it on, sir.
Hold on for 30 seconds. Don't answer, please. The question has been passed and the question goes to team 4 now, but please wait for the buzzer. All other teams, mute yourself. Team 4, unmute and wait. Please wait for the buzzer.
Sir, option 4, Hajipur.
Hold on. Please, nobody to talk. It is
Hajipur pass.
team 4. Please give me the answer.
Option 4, Hajipur.
Yes, right. 10 marks to you. Well done. Question 28 going to team 4. Hold on, please. Just a little bit of consultation with the organizers to ensure that the correct teams are getting the correct questions. Question 28 going to team 4. During winter 1998-99, the
Sir,
Pakistan...
option 2, Operation Gulmarg.
Sorry, I was asking a question. Why did you interrupt, please?
Sir,
I have not yet finished the question. Kindly wait for me to finish the question. Was it team 4 which gave the answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, team 4, that is the wrong answer, and you lose marks for that. And please wait for the buzzer, and the question now gets passed on to team 5. Team 5, you have 3 choices now. Team 5, unmute, and if you want to give the answer, please give it.
So which is the eradicated option? What is the option you removed?
Operation Gulmarg is the eradicated option. Operation Gulmarg was the answer given, which is wrong. So
Sir,
you have a choice between Abadil, Koidat, and Badar.
Sir, operation answer is option number 4, Operation Badr.
Yes, well done. So you pick up 5 marks for this particular question. Okay, and the other team has got negative marking. Question 29 going to team 5. In one of the many UN peacekeeping missions, the Indian Army took part over the years. 7 officers and 5 jawans of a para-field ambulance unit went beyond their brief and jumped into combat zone on an SOS call from the US Army during one of its airborne operations. In which country did this happen? Your time starts now, team 5. 4 choices: Congo, Sierra Leone, Korea, and Cambodia.
Sir, Congo.
I am afraid Congo is the wrong answer. Please wait. The question will now pass to team 6 after the buzzer. Team 6, please wait for. Okay, only team 6, unmute and give
Sir,
your answer.
Korea.
Yes, right. Picking up 5 points for that. Team 6, indeed the right answer. Korea was the correct answer. And before we go on to question 30, a word about this 60 para-field ambulance, it was called. In Korea, they performed extremely well and were known as the Angels in Maroon Beret. Led by a very dynamic officer, Lieutenant Colonel A.G. Rangarajan, who was from the Madras Medical College, Chennai, was where he passed out. And the operation was Operation Tomahawk in March 1951, where they jumped along with the US 187 Battalion Airborne. And you should really read about the 60 Parafield Company. It has many, many stories and a fantastic history. Going on to question 30, which goes to team 6. When insurgency broke out in one of the present Northeast Indian states in the 1960s, it was only a district, and the insurgents took control of the district headquarters and formed their own government, which remained in power for a week until the Indian Army moved in and chased them out. Which is the state? Team 6, your time starts now. Choices are between Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, and Tripura. Question is to team 6.
Sir, is it Manipur?
Manipur, I'm afraid, is the wrong answer. Therefore, the question now passes to team 1. Please wait for the buzzer. Team 1, unmute yourselves. You have a choice of 3. Team 1, unmute yourself.
Is the answer Mizoram?
Yes, the answer is Mizoram, picking up a valuable 5 points here. Now, this segment is over. Scores are being compiled, and let us see where this neck-to-neck race is now posted. I hope you are also, calculating your scores, so that if there is any, difference of opinion, please come back to us, because we are going in for the last segment after this. All right. Very, very interesting quiz. All of you enjoying it?
Okay, the competition is becoming really neck to neck. So at the end of round 4, we have team 1 with 65 points, team 2 with 40, team 3 with 30, team 4 with 37 points, team 5 with 42 points, and team 6 with 42 points. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, before we go in for the last segment, I will just wait for the organizers to again check and let me know if these points are correct. All right, a go-ahead has been given to me, and we start the last segment, the last 6 questions. Now I see that, team 2 and team 4 are 40 and 37, team 5 and team 6 are 42 each. So, you could devise your strategy. You might get catapulted when you give the right one. So it all depends on how this final segment goes. Neck to neck, Question 31 going to team 6. On which of the following dates was the Indian Coast Guard formally established? Team 6, your time starts now. Question to team 6. Team 6, unmute.
18th August 1978.
Fantastic. Team 6 picking up a very, very valuable 10 points, which catapults them to for 52 points. Question 32 going to team 5. On 14th August 2013, an Indian Navy submarine was fatally damaged and sank due to an onboard explosion and sank at Mumbai's naval dockyard, resulting in the death of 18 crew members. Which was this submarine? Team 5, your time starts now. Choices: Sindhu Ghosh, Sindhu Rakshak, Sindhu Kesari, or Sindhu Rashtra. Team 5, unmute.
Sir, INS Sindhureksha.
Yeah, well, fantastic. Team 5, you also got 10 points and catapulted yourself into 52 points, if I'm not wrong. Question 33 going to team 4. INSV Tarini, with only 2 women officers as crew, successfully completed its latest transoceanic expedition from Goa to another port in the Indian Ocean in April 2024. Which port was their destination? Team 4, your time starts now. South Africa, Mauritius, Seychelles, or Madagascar? Team 4 alone, unmute.
Sir, option 2, Mauritius. Port
Yes,
Louis.
team 4, option 2, Port Louis, Mauritius is indeed the right answer. Very well done, picking up a very, very valuable 10 points there. A little bit about these 2 officers who were part of the crew. Lieutenant Commander Dilna and Lieutenant Commander Rupa were the ones who carried this transoceanic voyage. And for your information, they are slotted to go again on 2nd October 2024 for an 8-month voyage, which will extend to May 2025 on Navika Sagar Parikrama 2. And their mentor is none other than the Golden Globe race hero, Abhilash Tomy. So we wish these 2 enterprising officers fair winds and happy sailing. Question 34 going to team 3. In retaliation for the suicide bombing of a road convoy at Pulwama in J&K on 14 February 2019 by the Pak-based terrorist outfit Jaish-e-Mohammed, wherein 46 CRPF Jawans were killed, the Indian Air Force struck a terrorist camp near the town of Balakot in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province in the POK early morning on 26 Feb. Which aircraft did the IAF base use for this airstrike? Team 3, your time starts now.
So Mirage 2000.
Bang on, I think you knew that very well. No hesitation. Somebody said something. It was team 3 which answered, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got it. Well done. Team 3 picking up 10 very valid points when we are heading towards the finish line. Question 35 going to team 2. Sabkat Jagar is a combat aircraft of Anglo-French manufacture, forming part of the Indian Air Force fleet. What role does it perform in combat? Team 2, your time starts now. Attack bomber, multi-role, interceptor, or surveillance? Only team 2. Come again, please.
Multi-role.
I am afraid you have got it wrong. Please wait for the buzzer, and once the buzzer sounds, it goes on to team 1. Team 1, your chance.
Sir, attack bomber.
Picking up 5 valuable points. Team 2, attack bomber is indeed the right answer. Very, very.
Team 1. Team 1 got the answer now.
Team 1? Yeah. Was it team 1 which answered, please?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yes, team 1, correct. The last question of the quiz coming up.
It's team 1.
Yeah.
Question 36 going to team 1. Alouette 3, a French origin helicopter license built in India by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited under the name Chetak, is part of the Indian Air Force helicopter fleet. What role does this helicopter perform? Team 1, your time starts now. Is it attack, utility, transport, or liaison? Only team 1 to answer, please.
Sir, utility?
Utility, I am afraid, is not the right answer.
Team 6.
Question goes now to team 6. Question now passes to team 6. Team 5. 6, your time is over.
Sir, transport.
No, passes to team 4.
Sir, option 4, liaison.
Yes, right.
But 3 points only.
You got 3 points for that. And with this, we come to the end of the quiz.
Only 3 points.
So the scores are being compiled.
Excuse me, sir.
Just a moment.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, we didn't get a chance to answer the question. It was passed to team 5.
No, it was passed to, before that it was passed. Which team is speaking, please?
Sir, this is team 6.
No, we passed it. The time was over. I said, I'll give you only a brief pass and then only I passed it. It was passed to you. Yeah, I have no doubts. I had said right in the beginning, after it is passed, we will give you a brief pass. If you do not answer, it will automatically pass to team 2. It was passed to you. You did not answer and it went. I am very clear.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, there was one question where the answer was Meghna Haley Bridge, but it is also called as Cactus Lily, and that is why we answered Cactus
it is
Lily.
not
The other name is
No.
Meghna Haley.
See, we are a team of experts sitting here. Cactus Lily was the name of the entire operation. What went across the Meghna was by General Sagat Singh. And I have given a 40-minute lecture at the Meghna Haley Bridge, please. Okay? Yeah, don't worry. It was Cactus Lily. If you go in and Google later and you see what is Meghna Haley Bridge and what is Cactus Lily. All right.
Past question. Past question. We got 5. It's 367.
In case there is a tie, we also have a tiebreaker round. Okay?
No time. 65. Or would have
So 40.
Just compiling the results.
Team 4 is 50.
Yeah.
And then team 5 is 47.
Okay, here is the scorer coming up with the scores. Thank you very much. After the scores have been announced, I shall hand over the proceedings to Samyukta, the Master of Ceremonies. It was indeed a pleasure interacting with all of you and see the level of preparation that you have put in. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Signing off.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, at the end of round 5, we have, sorry, this is the end of round 6. We have team 1 with 67 points, team 2 with 37 points, team 3 40, team 4 50, team 5 47, and team 6 with 52. So the order of placements goes as this, okay? Team 1 comes first, and then we have team 6 in the second place, team 4 in the third place, team 5 at the fourth place, then team 3 at the fifth place, and team 2 at the sixth place. Please note that all of you are not going to go empty-handed. So, congratulations to all participants and all those who won. So, Captain, would you like to say something? Would you like to say something?
No, I will speak afterwards.
Okay. So, like I said again, congratulations to all of you for your spirited participation in the quiz. And we now request Captain Ramchandran to explain to you the modalities of the distribution of the cash awards and the digital certificate. So, please hold on again for some more time.
All right, well done, all of you. Now, especially the Pune team, which is ready to. Apparently, they registered well in advance. You don't have to feel bad, those who came. All those who have less in the order of merit, you people have registered, you waited far too long, it's 1 week to go. But even now, I can say your team, the team which has come at the 6th place, team 2 was registered just the day before Karthik and Karthikeyan. Well done. With that kind of preparation, if we could get through the prelim itself, is a jolly good show. And then we have SD College, which just registered 1 week ago only, and pretty good show. I mean, to come fourth and getting through the prelim itself was very good. Unlike Payal and Anshul, who had registered 1 month well in advance, and the results pay. You must tell your friends in future, register as soon as it comes out, so that you have a lot of time to prepare. Because after your studies, whatever little time you get, you can spend. And others also. Congratulations to all of you. Very well done. Now I'll tell you how we go about it. I've already posted a lot of literature on it. Please read those things carefully, because many of you keep asking questions which I have already posted the answers there. So you already sending me, most of you have already sent me the email IDs that's required. And I'll be posting that after today. I would like to take rest because I've been busy with your registrations and this thing. I'm almost 80, so you should realize I need rest. So I'll post this thing tomorrow. I'll post my mail ID. You start sending mails to that with your bank account details. I deliberately, certain things, we are a very reputed organization. We do certain things very carefully. Like, for example, you saw the results posted, there are no telephone numbers, although we have the telephone numbers, because I don't want the telephone numbers of all of you being known in a group to everybody. So somebody misuses it. Nowadays there's a lot of scams going on. Now you are, and again, your account numbers, I don't want to be shared by everyone. That's why I said no WhatsApp business. Send it by email to me. So when I send the mail to you, I know it is the particulars coming out from authentic person. Accordingly, I mentioned all this in my post. Then I'll send you the transfers. As of last year's or a couple of months before, the banks, they keep changing their rules. They're saying not more than 4 transfers a day. I don't know. If it is more, you'll be lucky. You'll get the payments faster. Otherwise, 4 means 32 people. It will take about more than a week. And we'll start from bottom. The 16th team coming in prelim and end with the winners team. So, what do you call St. Mira's College, Pune girls can wait until the end to get the payment because you have scored well, you will get lost. And once again, it has been every year. This is a very invigorating exercise for people like me who are running it, because school quizzes, we interact with children. Here we interact with teenagers, so it makes us young. So keep coming, keep enjoying our programs. So we want the word to spread. So there is, as I said, it's not that you join the armed force or something, but you start respecting them.
Introduce the team.
Huh?
The team introduce.
Oh, yes. Now, I'll come to that. This is because you see what happened. Why I say it? Because some of you might go in the civil services, some of you be doctors, some of you be engineers. By having a respect for the armed forces, knowing what they do, it sort of help the keep their dignity. You see, you must have all read what just happened in Orissa or this yes. An army officer and his fiancée was assaulted. The girl was ill-treated. They sort of did all kinds of trouble to her in the police station. If the police behaves like this, what happens to this country? I mean, the armed forces should be given the respect. So whenever you go into any organization, but when you start working, please always remember the armed forces are to be respected. I mean, the government pays them. We don't go. I went into service, what a war. It was not for money. I came out and afterwards I made money. But this is for honor, for the pleasure of being, bearing weapons to the country, the pride. That's what is more important for the armed forces. So thank you very much, all of you, for being with us. Now let me have a chance to introduce our team, which has made this happen. I'm just, the supervisor. So we have of course, your charming MC. I don't have to introduce you. Already interacted with her a lot, Samyukta. And to tell about her, she's she's a bundle of energy. She has got, she's fine arts, whereas some economics, this thing from Madras University. She has done a lot of academic courses. Then she's also a swimmer, a swimming champ, and she does rowing and even kickboxing. So this is what she's just not MC. Then you have our inimitable, quiz master. I don't know how to introduce him. He's many people wonder why is he having such a long beard. That's because he keeps going to Himalayas every year. He is about to go, but he has postponed for this, to meet you all. And then we have, like every magazine or every publication, we have a chief editor. He is the one who, I sort of frame the questions and all. There's somebody who makes out all these PowerPoints. You saw how beautiful they were, how timed, checks for every mistake. I mean, very meticulously done. And of course, again, like you're saying about Samyukta, he's just not an editor of PowerPoints. He's a very senior man in a multinational bank. But it is his passion. And he keeps his knowledge of military history. I mean, it surpasses many who's serving. Mr. Anand, you can see him in a handsome man with a blue shirt and a red tie. So he's he has been, his passion is such. I mean, he's a single child man, so his parents won't send him into the armed forces. So for that, he turned his interest into, studying military history. He is an encyclopedia on military history. And that is why whatever questions I send to him for editing, so that I don't commit any mistake. Then, then you have his passion for tank warfare is so much. He knows almost. I'm myself a tank soldier. I don't know so much about tanks as he does. You have he keeps collecting models. He has got a lot of money, so he keeps picking. He keeps picking up models from Hong Kong and all kinds of places. Very expensive model. Each model costs thousands of rupees. If you go to his house, I mean, his wife sort of tells me that the whole house is full of. I gone there. I've seen his living room. It's like a war museum with all kinds of tanks and aircrafts, ships. So that is, that's the kind of military inspiration that you get in our organization. Now, who else we have? There's no. Before I introduce Ganesh, we have a digital expert. He is who created all this. I mean, it is today he had to go somewhere. It was because of his absence. There was a little bit of hiccup in the beginning. He's a Bits Pilani product, a technical wizard. He does all this digital, this thing and all. And Ms. Vignesh, she's not here today. Otherwise, it would have been more seamlessly in the beginning. Then we have is Aparna there in the thing? It's not there?
No, she's there. She's there?
Yeah. Aparna, are you there?
Yes, she's there.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
There we are. She always sits with the colors of glory behind. She's, she's another, I mean, she in Bangalore quiz, Colonel Sundar could not come. She did the quiz master. She does the MC, she does the quiz master. She's otherwise a professional, counselor and college, what does he do?
College counseling, sir.
College counseling.
College and career counselor.
Yeah, she's in a social works master's degree she has. But otherwise, more important, her relevance with this, her father was a group captain in the Indian Air Force, a fighter pilot. So were her two uncles. One was retired as air marshal. Her father retired as group captain. They're all no more now. And more significantly, one of her uncles was killed in action in 1962 as a young officer. He was a second lieutenant only. She recently had gone all the way up to Bomdila. You went?
Arunachal Tawang, sir. I went to Tawang.
Arunachal Tawang. She visited and to lay wreath her memory of her late uncle. So we're all so connected with armed forces. She's very much a part of the armed forces, fraternity. And then we have another gentleman, I hope he's here. Binu, are you there? Binu there? He said he has promised. Okay, he's another retired bank officer who does our troubleshooter, who does all our administrative work. And then we got gem of a young member who is still a college student, like you all. I took a affirmation from him that he will not participate in it and he will not leak any information about this to anybody because he is still in college. But he is also working with us. He has been working with us even as a schoolboy. Come on in, Danesh. You can, as you can see, why you don't? Yeah, Binu is there. Binu has come. Yes, sir. Mr. Bhaskar Nair has just come in. He's the bank officer retired, our troubleshooter I was speaking. He's there. You can see his grey hair. And at the other end, you have Danesh. Where are you, Danesh? Look at him. I mean, he's in. You're in second year, third year. No. Final year. Oh, he's final year defense studies. He's doing Guru Nanak College. So this is what our SNCT. Anybody left him? Oh, Ram has he? Are you Ram? Are you there? We got Mr. Ramakrishnan. He's Dr. Ramakrishnan. He's a PhD in defense studies from Madras University. He is another, and he's also he used to do our this sort of. He's part of the team making the PowerPoints and an expert in defense matters. He's and a great photographer as well. So we got a multifaceted multi-talented team who is running it with an old fellow like me on top. Now it's past 1 o'clock and you all must be feeling hungry. So we'll call it off. So you keep sending your information, mail IDs and this thing, as I said, from tomorrow. I'll be in touch. You'll get all your payments in the next week or two. And I look forward to seeing all of you again here, unless someone of you are going to leave universities next year. But even if you're in undergraduate studies, you'll be doing post-graduation next year. So wonderful having you all here. Thank you very much. No, please hold on. We'll play national anthem and then close meeting. Go.
Request all of you to rise for the